think that's an age appropriate way, right? It's really important that when we talk to our children about any adult matters, that we're doing so in an age appropriate manner. And I think that's a really appropriate way. Have things changed over time? Your kids are older. Your approaches to talking to them about this changed at all?
Well, my daughter is 16 now. My son is 12, 7 years. And what I will say is that I was always conscious about checking in with them as time went by. And other than that, with them about how they're doing, are their needs being met? Do they want to talk to me about anything? Is anything weird? I didn't hide my relationships with them. So as I transitioned out of my marriage into being a single co-parenting dad, and then I started dating. When relationships became more solidified, whether they be strictly platonic or romantic, my children just started being used to being around my community of people. And I didn't often specify whether the context was romantic or platonic or whatever. However, they could pick up on cues. They saw who might spend the night, houses we would go to more often, not were around it. They were just immersed in dynamics and never really had any questions, any even commentary about like, why are you doing this? Or weird or strange. I never heard anything like that. They just went with the flow. They wanted to know who someone was. I would tell them who they were. And then they just see me interacting with these different people.
Polyamory is more like a personal thing for me. Marriage did not end because of polyamory or because I wanted to be polyamorous. I found polyamory after my marriage ended. So I was busy explaining the divorce to my children at the time. I was busy explaining that to them. I wasn't so much explaining what I was learning because, frankly, it really wasn't their business. At that time, I wasn't sure. I was still studying, I was still researching. And kind of similar to what you said, like they just see, your kids just kind of see what's going on and who you hang out with and who's here and who's there. And because I lean more toward relationship anarchy, my kids meet people who are in my life, whatever context that might be. But my kids are not like, central to my personal life in that way. If they have questions about what I'm doing, I definitely answer them. But I feel like my kids just see people in my life as friendly adults who they can get a gift from on their birthday, friendly
Yeah.
adults who are willing to listen to them about something or pick them up from school sometimes, or that's just what they see it as. And my mom had friendly adults around me as a child too. She had friends, and she had friends who were male and female. And then I had, like I had your auntie, but they're not really your auntie because like they're not really your mom's sister. I think we all grew up with people like that.